J.K. Gibbons is in. Jimmy Holiday back there as well, and he's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. A short gain, going to be third down.
29 pounds across the board, and these big boys get to moving. They move people. They are people movers at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there on that left side, you saw 51 Keys at 344 and Hale at 348, 79. That left side of that offensive line. Wiggins is back in the backfield, third down and 6. Bulldogs pass incomplete. One in True Edwards, blanketed there in the coverage by New Mexico State.
The fellow was able to keep that outside shoulder back and use that inside hand for leverage to get a good punch.
Both offenses struggling early here in this first quarter, ready to punt, and once again back to return. Now it's going to be Jordan Smith this time. Remember, they had muffed the punt the last time TJ Pride did, and Louisiana Tech had gotten the ball, but they got stopped on 4 downs. And after a 48-yard kick, New Mexico State will start deep in their own territory. But how about these games coming up on
injury? He was not as crisp as he usually is, but it was a good game for him to get back, you know, in the Red River rivalry and get that big win. But, you know, when you talk about Carson Beck and this Georgia ball club, Carson Beck, you know, last week, 459 yards passing, but 2 turnovers. When you think about that Georgia game, that Alabama game, 4 turnovers. Now he steps back into a hostile environment.
In that time, run for 10 yards for New Mexico State and a first down to the 22. McGowan and Ruddison in the backfield. To the left and right of Awad. It's McGowan. And another good run here as he gets across the 30-yard line. That's going to be close to another first down. Colby Fields at the tackle will give him 10 again, and that's 2 straight 10-yard runs for the Aggies.
And watch McGowan give you
much right yet for New Mexico State, but they're moving the ball here nicely as this is McGowan, and he'll be taken down this time after a short gain by Zach Zymos.
Now what I don't...
Second down and 8. Play fake pressure. Awad is hit as he throws and gets rid of it. Another just short pickup that time, the catch by Jerry Liddy at the tight end.
Have those linemen, they're blocking zones, so they're going with those defenders, creating that lane for the defender to get up the field to put pressure on Awad.
Cordell David in motion to the slot. The bottom of your screen, 4 wide receivers. McGowan coming out of the backfield. Awad directing traffic, throwing on the run, and the catch is made. Across the 45-yard line, he's got P.J. Johnson the third for a first down. As changing up the running backs as Gans is back in, and he gets the call here, and he runs well across midfield. That's Tim Gans, and Forrest, it's just his second game of the season for him, the junior out of Missouri City, Texas.
And once again, when you've got a guy that hasn't played much, there's not a lot of game planning for him. You can't prepare for what you don't know. Keep the pressure on this Louisiana Tech defense trying to stop the run.
Back to Gans. Couple yards shy of the first down.
Right here, Shamar Jackson is in the game.
McGowan needs the 44, and he's going to have it. Jesse Evans makes the tackle.
It's grown man business down in those trenches.
Movement here, yes. Here
Blake Thompson found out. But it goes back, Mike, once again to the power that Seth McGowan runs with.
False start. Offense number 51. 5-yard penalty. First down.
And they got Vaipulu that time, the left guard. How about this drive, though, that's developing here for us? 4 first downs already for the Aggies on this drive.
You see what they're doing? They're taking it from New Mexico State. They just want to get consistency.
Pass in the flat is incomplete. Looking at time for TJ Pride. 6 runs, 3 passes so far on this drive. It'll be second down to 15.
And Makai Mason once again got immediate pressure on Parker Awad. When they have these pass plays where it takes time to develop, they're getting pressure on Awad. They're not allowing him having as much success with because Louisiana Tech are covering those guys up on the outside.
Awad gets it out. P.J. Johnson, he has it. Back into Louisiana Tech territory, taken down just before the 45-yard line. by Big Cage. Senior corner
Crossing route. This is 4-down territory.
empty backfield. Awad, and the pass is dropped.
And he had him on the crossing route. Well, he had him on the crossing route, and that's what tackled by Solo Lewis to get him down.
Well, yeah, you had called it there. I mean, that's the right call, just the execution was just not there. So they stall on this drive. 12 plays. They moved it 44 yards in just over 5 minutes, but they're going to have to punt. Eberle and Lewis calls for the fair catch. Nice kick as he gets downed inside the 10, 39. Wiggins trying to push his way forward across the 10-yard line and shoved out of bounds. Tyler Martinez was the first in on the scene for New Mexico State defense. 3-yard gain on the play.
And that's foot and get north and south.
Second down and 7. Wiggins again. Short pickup. Aggies defense ready for him. Josiah Charles and Malaki Taase comboing on the tackle. Eli Finley, the tight end of the slot, but the handoff goes to Wiggins, and New Mexico State is having none of it. Martinez again on the tackle. It's 4th down. New Mexico State defensively, 4th down and 3. And Reyes on the punt once again. Jordan Smith, fair catch. And the Aggies will have pretty good field position here to begin this drive. See if they can get something out of it and break this scoreless tie. Times since 2021, and they're just being held in check tonight.
They looked like an offensive juggernaut last week. They've been held in check. Both offenses have been held in check. I think the screen game, go with the middle screen game.
Back to McGowan. And tackled down after just a gain of 1 by Robertson for Louisiana Tech.
And if you see Louisiana Tech has been committed when you go with the screen game, you sell it. You make them feel like they're getting the pressure that they've been getting, sneak that back out, or if you want to step it up a little bit, sneak your tight end out.
And you wonder if New Mexico State trying to set something up here. It's still early in the contest. 3 minutes gone by in the second quarter, but it's a 3rd down now for the Aggies. Parker Awad, pressure, hit as he throws, and he's going deep. Cordell David, he has it. Touchdown. It's going to be TJ Pride that gets the touchdown. First.
And a good job of avoiding the pressure by Jaden Burnett, but he was able to avoid Burnett and get the ball, deliver a strike down the field. But those safeties, you cannot get caught looking at the quarterback. You've got to stay on top of your man. They allowed the receiver to get on top of him and get behind him. If you look at the bottom of the screen, watch the offensive tackle and the watch on this play. The tackle does a good job. The guard, he initially had the protection. He got beat, and you saw the late pressure on Awad. He was able to get the ball down the field, but a much better job of blocking that TE.
Touchdown for TJ Pride, the true freshman from Midlothian, Texas. He was the leading receiver coming into the game tonight with 16 catches and has a... Yeah, let's see if he does with the ball this next time. Season-long catch for Pride, and now Louisiana Tech down 7-0. And Bullock, you see it, 1 for 4 for 2 yards so far here in this first half. Carry goes to Robertson, and he gets up across the 30-yard line for a gain of 5.
And you see them going to that fast-paced offense right now.
A bunch up forward at the bottom of the screen. Bullock, he's in trouble. He's going to be sacked. Cale Edwards on the sack for New Mexico State. Standing now defensively, forcing the Bulldogs in the 3rd and 10. Play fake to Wiggins. Bullock's pass caught. First down. True Edwards has it, and he's run out of bounds by Josiah Cox, but a first down, a gain of 14.
So I thought he gave too much ground in that zone coverage.
Look at the game that he had last week versus Middle Tennessee. 6 catches and 7 targets for over 100 yards and a touchdown. Fresh set of downs from the 39-yard line. Another fake to Wiggins. Bullock rolling out of pressure. Flag is thrown. And Bullock scoots out of bounds up at the 47-yard line. We'll check the flag. Possible holding, of course, here. Let's see what they call.
Holding. Offense, number 84. 10-yard penalty. Repeat
Got it on the
first down.
tight end, Finley, that time.
And that was a good job by the deep safety for New Mexico State. Bullock wanted to go to True Edwards over in the boundary, and he had man coverage. He was facing press man, and the safety initially was going towards the field side, but he came back over, and Bullock had to change where he was going with the football, which allowed pressure to get to him. So a good job on the back end of that New Mexico State defense.
First down and 20. Fred Robertson's in the backfield now for Louisiana Tech. Bullock. And it's overthrown, incomplete. And another flag is down. One of the tight end, Hunter Tipton, that time.
I wonder if this is that rub route pick.
That's McGill, Zarian McGill. It's the backup center who is in there on this series. And now it's second down and 25. They're hurting themselves here.
Well, you have to think as an offensive lineman, when your quarterback sprints outside the pocket and gets as close to the line of scrimmage as Bullock got on that play, your mindset goes to he's getting ready to run the football, and I've got to get down the field and block someone.
You had Jimmy Holiday back there who looked like he was going to take the snap, the wide receiver. Along with Amani Gibbons, the running back.
And if you're yards the next play.
New Mexico State has elected to decline the ineligible receiver downfield. Second down.
All right, so they went over to talk to Coach Sanchez. They want to decline that. So make it second down and 20 instead of the first and 25.
You don't have to get it all. 5 to 8 yards right here. What you want to do is get to third and manageable.
Bullock is coming off the Conference USA Offensive Player of the Week, and he had the 290 yards, 5 touchdowns, a rushing touchdown last week in Middle Tennessee. Tonight, drastically different here, at least to start. Robertson, good haul off to the left side. Tripped up, but he gets to the 40-yard line. That's a nice gain. Josiah Cox on the tackle. That's kind of what you just said there for us. You don't have to get it all. Now they got third down and 9 here. They got to get to the 49-yard line.
And a good job by Robertson bouncing it out. If you watch the linebackers on that play for New Mexico State, they got caught up in the traffic, flowing downhill. A good job and a good block by Jimmy Holiday to free him up to get to the outside.
Tight end Tipton is in the slot. Robertson stays in the backfield. Third and 9, Bulldogs. Bullock caught. First down, and it's Holiday, and he gets to the New Mexico State 40-yard line. Jimmy Holiday and a gain of 20. And the best play of the night for Louisiana Tech.
And a missed tackle on the outside by DeCarrick Hobbs, but a better route by Holiday. You see him go back to the football ever so slightly to make sure he's able to get that reception.
And now Bullock's going to throw this one away. So he was facing pressure coming in from Malaki Tiase that time for New Mexico State. And how about that, to be able to overcome a first down. Tipton in motion. Out to Holiday. Blocking in front there from Edwards and Tipton, the tight end. And nice job there as they get it to one of their top receivers. Sone.
Coach Sanchez talked about their defensive backs have to occupy the space of these bigger wide receivers.
Third and 2 here for Louisiana Tech, and it's Robertson, and he is going to try to get to the 30, which he needs for the first down, and they're going to call it a first. He's got it. They're saying move the chain. Good job there.
And all you're thinking about if you're Robertson's first down.
That was the true freshman Robertson that time, and now here's Bullock on the little play fake. Passes over the middle, it's tipped up in the air and incomplete. Off the hands of Robertson. Drive in the night. Second down, Jackson goes in motion and takes the handoff, and that's Marlon Jackson. The sophomore wide receiver picks up 2. 3rd and 8. 3rd and 7 on 3rd down tonight with an average of 8 or more, and it's the same thing they have here. Third down on this drive. Bullock's pass is caught, and he's got True Edwards for the first down.
And what I don't understand defensively is why are they playing such soft cover, that big of a cushion on 3rd down.
And now it's 1st down and goal here for Louisiana Tech. Trying to respond on this drive. Bullock passes it out, and the catch is made. Dakota Williams, and Williams takes a shot at the 6-yard line by Josiah Cox.
And Cox needs to be careful. That's
2nd down and goal. Robertson to the left of Bullock. Finley, the tight end in the slot to the top of the screen. Bullock looking, going end zone, and it's incomplete. Abdul Fattah Ibrahim was the target that time. It's going to be 3rd down. To Carrick Hobb. Bullock eludes pressure to the end zone. It's caught for the touchdown. And he's got True Edwards for his 3rd touchdown catch of the season.
Behind the receiver allowed him to get leverage, and he was not able to try and make a play on that football.
Buchanan just adds the extra point there. A low liner, but it's Forrest capped off by the 7-yard touchdown pass.
And how important is it for this New Mexico State to get something going offensively and not have a 3-and-out with the defense that just came off the field for 15 plays?
Game for them here tonight to try to keep pace, and now we see Mike Washington in the ball game for the first time tonight. The running back to the right of Parker Awad here for New Mexico State. He gets the call and he's taken down. Good job there by Makai Mason.
And Mike, I'm still calling and begging for the middle screen.
Leota. Well, those linebackers once again. Handoff up the middle here for Washington. Mike Washington, transfer out of Buffalo, played 27 games there in 3 years and 10 rushing touchdowns. Cage makes the tackle here. It's going to be 3rd down.
And with these linebackers flowing downhill, if he's able to get to the 2nd level, there's no defenders there, and it's him versus a defensive back of safety. And I think they'll take that matchup every time if you're New Mexico State.
3 for 6 here tonight. 3rd down with 6 to go. Awad dumps it off to the flat, and now they're going to say incomplete. Dropped by Washington. And Pig kick.
And gave up a touchdown. They have not had an opportunity to go over, catch their win, game plan. They're right back on the field. And Louisiana Tech will receive the ball in the 2nd half. So it's paramount that they get a stop here and not allow them to score again before that.
Solo Lewis on the return for Louisiana Tech. And he's decked just across the 45-yard line. A return of 15 yards, though, and the Amani Gibbons is in the backfield now for Louisiana Tech. He gets the call, goes off the left side, breaks it back through the middle, has a 1st down, gets to the New Mexico State 42-yard line. Nice run there of 13 yards for Gibbons.
The biggest guy in the world, but he runs behind his pass, and he runs with aggression.
Under 3 minutes to go here in the 1st half. Gibbons again, he got tripped up though there, Forrest, and probably could have had a little bit more.
If he doesn't trip up.
Nice job, and he's going to go split out wide as they get Jimmy Holiday with a direct snap. He throws it back here to Bullock, and Bullock's going to throw a pass deep, going for Jay Wilkerson, and it's incomplete. He got decked. 2 minutes to go. Bullock's pass, low, but caught. And he's got Edwards, who had the touchdown catch, and now has a crucial pickup here on 3rd down, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. And now they got a fresh set of downs with 1st down and 10 just outside the 30. The back is Gibbons to the left of Bullock. He has it. Takes another big hit. We've heard some big hits here tonight in this game. Dashes ahead for about a yard before he's shut down.
And that's grown man business. Tyler Martinez and Dylan Early, they got in there and woke him up. I mean, boom. And that's what you want to do. If you're going to run in between those guards, we're going to make you pay for it when you're a defensive player coming downhill. And we continue to talk about it. Make those linebackers sit back and not come downhill so much.
Bullock's pass. He's got his tight end, Finley. And he's dragged down inside the 5 at the 1 yard line. Eli Finley goes for 28.
And right there, sustained drive that La Tech had to get that first score. Now, you put this tired defense back on the field to try and stop this offense, New Mexico State, and they're beating them to the punch right now.
9 of 17 now for 106 and a touchdown. And now is leading this team here where they've got first down and goal on the doorstep of the 1 yard line.
And they've got their big beef package in. They've got an extra offensive lineman in.
Wiggins, he's in, touchdown. O'Meary Wiggins scores for Louisiana Tech. Flag is on the field. After the play.
And not a good flag, because you've got a team that desperately needs to try and put another score on the board before the half, and now you've given them some extra yardage to be able to do so on this kickoff. That flag will be assessed.
Play is a touchdown. After the play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct. Offense number 82, his first of the game. That 15-yard penalty will be enforced on the try.
You're right, Forrest. Hunter Tipton that time was called for it for Louisiana Tech, and 75-yard scoring drive backed up by a 55-yard scoring drive, and that's Wiggins' first rushing touchdown of the season. He's got 2 point.
And Mike, do you take the penalty here, or do you take it on the kickoff?
I know, I probably, yeah, Buck Buchanan is pretty good here. I mean, he's hit from 57 on the season, and this extra point's good. So I agree with you. I would have maybe rather taken 3 than to worry about hoping they'd miss a longer extra point. But now we got another flag down here back at the kickoff spot at the 35-yard line. So let's see what Douglas Mercer has to say with it.
Offside. Kicking team number 33. 5-yard penalty will be added to the touchback spot. First down.
All right, so they take the extra 5 here off the penalty with 1:12 to go and 2 timeouts remaining here in this first.
To be extremely careful with the play calling right here.
Remember, Louisiana Tech receives the second half kickoff. First down and 10, New Mexico State from their own 30. Awad's going to hand it off to McGowan. Nice moves to the outside, gets out of bounds. Good job there, stops the clock. Does he have a first?
I think this is where you take that shot, Mike. If you get man coverage on the outside, you've got to take that shot.
Now they give him the first down. Four receivers set, 2 to each side. Awad going to take off here and gets about 5 yards, brought down by Fields. Clock is running. They have their 2-time in here with 33 seconds and ticking. First half whistle, stoppage, another flag is thrown. We have false start here on New Mexico State.
You got to use your timeouts. You can't take them with you. You got the first down. Call the timeout, stop the clock, regroup. Because those guys are trying to get set with the clock running, you got an illegal procedure. So those are kind of the mental mistakes that you can't make, especially when you're trying to score with just 1 minute and 12 seconds left.
False start. Offense. Not all 11 players came set. New Mexico State has elected to take a timeout to avoid the 10-second subtraction. Should be a 30-second timeout.
Receiver to possibly catch the football, or running back catch the football and get out of bounds. Something in the flat to your back coming out of the backfield, maybe even a wheel route.
Mike Washington to the right of Parker Awad here on a 1st down and 15. Awad, pressure, and now that might draw another flag, yes, because playing without his helmet was Sifa Leota.
Defense number 42 continued to participate with his helmet off. 15-yard penalty, 1st down.
Yeah, that was blatant, and that is really going to help the. He's going to know the rule, all excited about making that tackle there, but instead costs his team the penalty yardage and puts New Mexico State at the Bulldog 42-yard line with 23 ticks to go. 1st and 10. Aggies have a timeout remaining. All right, what do you think here, Forrest? Okay, you got 23 seconds to go if you're New Mexico State with that timeout in your back pocket. What do you got?
If you throw the ball to the middle of the field, you've got that play, and you basically have got to use that timeout at that point to be safe.
Right.
So I'm thinking something to the outside where you hopefully can get out of bounds.
Yeah, because you can still have time for another play, even if you went in the middle of the field, but then you're out of timeout, so you got to go sideline.
So you have to make a choice if you use that timeout. It's either going to have to be a touchdown or something where they definitely can get out of bounds.
After that slow start in the 1st quarter, we kind of picked things up here a little bit, and both teams' offenses have been moving the football down the field. I mean, just a lot going on right now here, trying to figure out what's happening with the 23 seconds to go. Get another timeout taken or what? Okay, sorry.
If I'm their coaching staff, I am calling 2 plays right now. You know, this is the play we're going to run, and this is the play after us. If this happens, this is where we're going to go. If this happens, this is where we're going to go. You've got to go through all the scenarios.
Move it to the 40, and it's now 1st and 10 here for New Mexico State from the Louisiana Tech 40-yard line. 23 seconds to go. 1 timeout left for the Aggies. Awad taking a shot, going deep. And it is incomplete and nearly could have been picked off. Cordell David was the intended target. And there you see DeMarcus Griffin-Taylor, the cornerback who had the best chance at it. Pride goes in motion. Awad, pressure coming in, gets rid of it quickly on the slant, and the catch is made. Good job once again by Pride.
And how big would this be for this New Mexico State offense to get some points on the board before the half?
It's going to be a 48-yard attempt officially here. Montano, who is 8 of 9 on the season. He's hit from 53. This one is up, and it is good. Count it for Montano.
And great for the defense. And that'll get that defense going and revved up as they come out to start the second half.
Really nice. Nobody scored in the 1st quarter tonight. And then we have 24 points in the 2nd quarter. 14-10. Montano with the kickoff. And that should pretty much take us to the half here. Bulldogs take it to a knee. And we'll take it to a knee here to get us to halftime. End of the 1st half.